welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Emily with Radke Plants, and I am back with you guys to do my January wrap-up. So you guys saw a couple of videos that I had posted at the beginning of the month with my planner lineup and my January TBR and all of those great things. So I just figured I would give you guys a wrap-up, let you guys know kind of how my month has been so far, because it is currently the 29th and February is upon us. So first and foremost, I wrote down everything in my notebook here. So we will start with a couple of January highlights. So one of the big highlights for my month is probably not a highlight to some, but it is for me. So one of my primary highlights for the month is just I've really been finding my groove at work and just really kind of grinding and making some really great connections with families and getting kids ready for basically, you know, the next 4 years of college. So I had 6 kids commit, or excuse me, I actually had like 10 kids commit, and 6 kids have already paid their deposits, and so they are guaranteed and will be joining us at Simpson for the class of 2025. So I'm really excited for that. Another thing that I was really excited about this month were 2 orders that I received. So I received my very first Planner Kate order. I ordered her Valentine's Day theme planner kit for my planner, and it turned out fabulous. It looks so freaking good. It is adorable, y'all. I can't even with how adorable this kit is. So really happy that I got that. And I got my Capital Chic Design box. So basically, Lamika over at Capital Chic Designs came out with a whole new line for Capital Chic Designs for her sticker company, and I bought just about everything. And you know, everything's at Michael's, and I got to use a coupon, and I am just so excited for those stickers. I've used a couple so far, but nothing like too big, because you know, I'm kind of in that state right now that we all are when we get new stickers. You don't really want to use them, so that's kind of where I am with that. But those were 2 big sticker hauls that I was able to do, and I made 57 Valentine's Day cards. So that was like very random too. I think I did it while watching some football game. I'm not really even sure which one, but was very excited to get those out. And of course, that video is already up and posted for you guys to check out. So yeah, so those were just some of my January highlights. Now, how did I do with reading? So I had 13 books on my January TBR, as you guys know. And of that 13, I read 5 that were on my TBR. And here they are right here. Well, for the 5 that like I read from my TBR. Oh, nope, not that one. And not this one. Where are my other books? Anyway. I don't know what I did with my other books, y'all. That's weird. Anyway, here are my books, at least 2 of them, because the other ones I did have to get back to the library because I did borrow them. But I read Mercy by Jodi Picoult and The Job by Janet Evanovich and Lee Goldberg. This is the second in the this is the 3rd book actually in the Fox and O'Hare series. So I read those. The other books that I did read are Beach Read by Emily Henry, The Right Swipe by Alicia Rai, Holding On Tighter by Shayla Black, and that's the 12th book in the Wicked Lovers series. And I also read, and I have it here, I Am Still Here, Black Dignity in a World Made for Whiteness by Austin Channing Brown. So this was actually like a really quick read. I did a read along with the audio, and I love this book. It's becoming more and more frequent that when I'm reading kind of memoir type books by Black women, a lot of the themes are things that I felt growing up Black in a very, very, very white area, being that I'm from Iowa. So this was a fantastic book. But if I were ranking the books that I read this month so far, I'm Still Here, Mercy, and Beach Read were all 5-star reads. The Right Swipe was a 4-star. I just thought it was really cute. But it's not like a book that I think like I would read again, I guess. It was just a cute read. And then The Job I gave 3 stars, because when you read books by Janet Evanovich, they're very like the same and repetitive. So it's like plot middle end kind of deal, and so that's kind of how it is with these books anymore. I just put these on when I'm doing something and I listen to the audiobook, and I just kind of do it for fun. I kind of half pay attention, half not pay attention, but I get the gist of the story. And like I said, they're just a fun, quick spy novel read. They're like 300-page books, and I'll actually show you guys like the inside. You guys see, like, it ain't like it's taking me a long time. Even if I were to sit down and read this, I could probably read this in a day. And then the last book, before I even get to it, let me go back though and talk about Mercy by Jodi Picoult. Loved this book. This was great. This was another one that I did a read along with. So I listened to the audio and I read along with this one. This was a fantastic book. Definitely, it's basically about this guy whose wife is terminally ill, and she asks him to kill her. And he does. And so basically he goes on trial for murder, and the town, and basically it comes down to the wife of the police chief and the police chief, because the guy that killed his wife is actually a cousin to the police chief. And so so much is going on in this book, but at the same time, I think the other element to this book is, you know, kind of, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And the police chief does something that could for a lot of people be unforgivable, and he really didn't like his wife in the first place, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. But this is a fantastic book. This book was published like 20 some years ago, but oh my God, it was so good. I could not put it down. So great book, Jodi Picoult. My goal for 2021 is to read one of her books a month. Sorry, I had an alarm go off, but I basically have all of her, like her whole bibliography or whatever, and I will definitely be reading everything. So that was a great book. So now let's get to the last book, and I only gave this book 2 stars. So I finished up the Shayla Black series. It's the Wicked Lover series, and actually I have the first book right here because I read this one March of last year, and then I basically went through and I read the entire collection. I still have the novellas and the short stories to read, but overall I like this series. The last book though, I was gonna give it just like 3.5 stars, and the epilogue ruined it for me. I have already said on my channel how I feel about the Wicked Lover series, and that I think it has great writing. I think it's very entertaining, and a lot of the books did kind of keep me on the edge of my seat. But the fact that there really aren't there's not like a lot of follow through with like the strong female roles. Everyone kind of goes into this whole thing with all being a part of these different, like, everyone basically just gets married and has kids, and there's really nothing after that. And with the last book in the series, it was the epilogue that ruined it for me, because it was basically all of the couples came back, and they were having this party, and there was a new person that was getting introduced into the thing, and I think it goes into a spin-off series, which I haven't read yet. But it kind of ruined it for me, because I just feel like putting pregnancy in a book when it really wasn't needed with your characters is kind of a cop-out for me, and that's exactly what she did. And basically by the end of the series, all of the women in the series were having kids, and they were all married, and it just really didn't seem like there was any depth to the women after that. And they all had like super traumatic stories too, but yet there was no talk about, you know, going to therapy, seeking help, navigating life with this new relationship, all of those things. It was almost like it was a too good to be true, happy ever after such situation. And I don't like that when I read. That's like one of my #1 pet peeves when I'm reading a book. So I ended up only giving that book 2 stars. And I haven't done that in a long time. I think the last book I gave 2 stars was My Sister the Serial Killer. And that was another one where it was the last couple of pages that just ruined it for me. So those are the books that I read. I'm currently reading 2 more books right now. I am reading Dirty by Megan Hart, and I am also reading Between Me and the World by Ta-Nehisi Coates. So I started this one today, actually. I'm doing the audio. And here's the thing, and this is just kind of how I am with books, and you guys will probably notice this like as I talk more and more about books on my channel. If it is a memoir style book, I prefer to listen to the book. I want to hear the actor's voice, or actor. I want to hear the writer's voice. I want to really hear their perspective and where everything is coming from. So that's why I want to hear it in their voice. I need to hear it in their voice. And basically any book like that, that's just kind of how it is. But this is another one where, whew, it's good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a short book. This is only like 152 pages. But another thing that I really like about this book is that it is very to the point and it's very black and white. I just really appreciate how the author, first and foremost, he's writing to his son, and it's not like his son is a baby. His son is like in his teens at the point at which he wrote this book, because it's like a letter to his son. And there's no sugarcoating on the Black experience, and there's no, fluffy way to say that, look, like these are the things that Black parents have to teach their Black children. So that's what I really appreciate about that, and I think that's also why it is so short, is because Ted, the majority of the time the reader probably already understands the onion that before it even needs to get peeled. You know what I'm saying? So really, really excited to finish this, and I will be putting up a video of the books that I will be reading, or try to read all of, for the month of February. So that video is definitely coming up. Let's talk about planners. Here's the thing about planners. Sometimes you want to use them, sometimes you don't. Just really kind of depends, right? Well, I am currently at a point right now with my planners where I feel like I have a really good routine with my planners. Some of the ones that I started with, I did end up giving up. So right now, as of right now, I am not using my Happy Planner dashboard that I showed you guys. And the reason is because I've actually more focused on using my goal planner as that dashboard planner. So my goal planner basically has the same kind of like dashboard side, and then on the other side though, instead of tracking like my grocery list and my bills and things like that, I can actually focus on my goals, and taking time every week at the end of the week to write out how those goals went and then prep for the next week. So I'm really excited about that with my goal planner. So I am using, and I will show you guys, I don't want there to be glare, so but I am using my goal planner and still my plum paper, my main bay planner every day. And again, these are just like my primary number one planner. The next thing that I am still using, my book planner. You guys already know my book planner is my main, basically. There was 1 week where I didn't use it, and instead of going back and like back planning, I just didn't really want to do that this month, so I just skipped the week and I just went to the next thing. But I will go ahead and show you guys. I did go ahead and decorate for February. Really excited about how this one turned out. As you can see, I did use a couple of those Capital Chic stickers, and then just some Happy Planner stickers, and then some other washi tape that I had gotten. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. So that is all set up, and yes, I am most definitely still using this. This is one of my main bays, so absolutely. The other planner that I am still using is my other main bay, my Big Happy Planner Memory Keeper. So I'm gonna be working on this weekend. I did I think I did decorate 3 weeks in here, and on Sundays is typically when I would sit down and write about my week. I even started, because as you guys know, like I do a picture of me every month, and so I did put in my January photo of myself, a little blurb of things I want to focus on, and then I'm gonna put some more pictures in here of George and Annabelle and kind of how my month went. And yeah, I mean, I don't really follow it like for the trackers and things like that, but I'm pretty sure I can work on that. But I had some really cute spreads in here this month. I'll show you guys what my favorite one is. Okay, actually my two favorites. Okay, so my first favorite is this winter theme one that I did, and I just thought it was super cute, and I did put it on my Instagram. So I thought that was really adorable. And then of course, inauguration week, you guys. So I did do a red, white, and blue theme with the nomination of our new president and Madam Vice President. So I thought that was really cute. And then I do have this week to decorate, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. But the only other planner that I did not really use this month is my budget planner. I don't even really know where it is. But my budget planner just really wasn't on my radar. My budget planner just like, it really wasn't on my radar for the month, and in all honesty, my budget suffered because of it. So I will probably be getting back to trying to use that at least. So yeah, so that is what I have going on with my planner. So other than that though, I will be doing a February TBR video of the books that I will be reading for the month. Plus, I will be showcasing a craft project that I have coming up, and then a couple other videos that I do have planned for the month of February. I did not hit my goal of posting one video a month, but I think that's because I was working a lot for the month and working most weekends, so it was just really busy and I just did not have the time to record. But for February, I will still be, I'm gonna definitely go back to that idea to actually, you know, do all of my videos, do one video a week. I think I started off pretty strong, but then not so much. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys right now. I hope everybody had a great January. In the comments, tell me how your January was and what are some goals that you have for February. I think my goals for February are sticking with my short planner stack that I have, continuing to write in my journal, and reading at least 7 books off of my February TBR. So those are gonna be my 3 goals. So tell me what your goals are for February, and all of that good stuff. Thanks again for watching. Please make sure that you like this video and also subscribe to my channel for more content, and also be sure to follow me over on Instagram at RadKeyPlans. All right, thanks everyone. We'll talk to you later. Bye.